to explain the intermediate code generation in this video. So already we know that what are all the phases of compiler. So the intermediate code generation is the fourth phase of compiler. So the input of the intermediate code generation is the parse tree. That is a semantically verified parse tree. So the output of intermediate code generation is the intermediate code. It is in the form of either postfix, syntax and 3-address code. Suppose that statement is correct, means that produces the intermediate code, otherwise it produces an error message. Next is we have the three types of intermediate code generation representation. So one is the postfix notation, other one is the syntax tree, other one is the 3-address code. So what is the postfix notation means? In the postfix, the operate, for example, you have a expression like a plus b, means the postfix notation of the given expression is ab plus. Here the operator comes the last before that operands. So we have an operands followed by the operators. That is a postfix notation. So the next representation of 3-address code is a syntax tree. So what is a syntax tree means? The syntax tree is like a tree. For example, you have a notation like, we have an expression like a plus b star c is equal to d means. So what is the syntax tree for the above statement is, in the syntax tree, each node is represented as an operator. For example, the first expression is b star c is evaluated first. After that, it is added with a that is a plus, and finally the result is stored in that d. So that is the syntax representation of the given expression. So the syntax tree, the operators, the nodes are pointed by the operators. The leaf nodes are the operands. That is a syntax tree representation. And the third representation is a 3-address code. So 3-address code means how that our given statement is converted into 3-address code means using the temporary variable we are using that particular statement. For example, the first computation in the above is that the 3-address code representation is, first we are evaluating the expression like b star c. So the b star c is stored in the temporary address T1. Again, that T1 is added with A. So that could be stored in A2. And finally, the total result of A plus B star C are stored in D2. That will be assigned to the statement D. So that is the 3-address code of the given statement. So this is the syntax tree and this is the 3-address code for the given thing. Then postfix notation means it is followed, the first operand is followed by the operator. So in this term, you know that what is the functionality of intermediate code generation and what are the 3 ways to represent the intermediate code generation. Thank you. So the intermediate code representation is represented in the 3 ways like postfix, syntax and 3-address code. So in our compiler phases, among that 3 types of representation, we are using the 3-address code. So why we are using the 3-address code is, the 3-address code is converted into the machine level language code is it is very easy to further conversion. So we are selecting the 3-address code representation for our intermediate representation. So the 3-address code is represented in our computer memory in the 3 ways. So what are all the 3 ways to represent the 3-address codes are? One is a quadruple. So what is a quadruple means? In the quadruple we have that 4 fields of the quadruple. So in that 4 fields are, one is the operator field. So next is an operand 1 and operand 2 and followed by the result field. So these are all the 4 fields are used in the quadruple representation. And the second one is that triple. So in that triple representation, we are using the 3 fields. So what are all the 3 fields are? We have an operator, again the operand 1, then operand 2. So we don't have a result field in that triple fields. Here the operand field is act as an result field. And the third representation, third types of representation is the indirect triple. So the what is the indirect triple means we have the triple, that triple is stored in some other location. So we have the pointer to that triple is call it as an indirect triple. So this is the three ways of representation of three-letter score. So in this video you know about what are all the different representation of ICG and what are all the three ways of representing the three-letter score. I hope you will understand the functionality of ICG and also the representation is